Your mouth is the creative weapon. It's not a tool for distributing excuses. The first sign of a loser is an excuse. Champions take full responsibility, good or bad, for their outcomes. Tell the world one time what you're gonna do, and that's it. Just being less time talking and more time grinding. Think like a champion. Speak like a chimp and then walk it out. Cry 120 a day every day. Stop making excuses. Champ is make adjustments. That excuses. Since the Fabian average, you invited an enemy. Manioc pudding is a dream killer. Nut Coke's young train. John's Yabos is not the problem, is some consistency. You gotta make a decision. How bad do you want is on the level. Success is only right. You gotta choose. A champion's workout doesn't officially begin until painting arrives to see. Greatness is wet on the other side of pain. So what are you running from it for? You say you want to be successful, then push early. Stop making excuses and go get it. Very few battles are won under ideal circumstances, so you gotta simulate and practice the unknown so that the unexpected will not derail you. Every morning when you get up, ask yourself, how can I put myself in a place where I'll be uncomfortable? Say you have to master the unknown. You gotta master your fears. You gotta master the unexpected, so when it happens, you are prepared. Champions can push through and keep going when everyone else around them is quitting. They have immersed themselves in pain so often did they have becoming new to it. Greatness is on the other side of pain. Don't get it. You expose yourself to pain, the war comfortable you will become in his presence. Like champions doesn't officially start till pain arrives. Everything else. This is the woman a boxer can be technician in the world. And the first time he gets it, he thought, oh, the party, he's not gonna be a champion. I tell you that seeing like Mr. Psyche, that with us we're good until we get hit in the face. But what separates champions from the is when they do hear, they keep coming. Second time they can swap. Don't. I'm delighted, soup, and you're still standing. The world would know there's a champion and the break successful. Do you want to get hit in the face? What life's gonna do to you? It's gonna meet you when you got your guard down. How do you respond? Refuse to let the world break you so late. What it's Hampton looks like. Emilio's Brooks, blessed and unstoppable. What kind of life do you want to live? Success is a choice. It's a decision, and only you can make. For you first comes the choice, then comes the commitment. Are you willing to commit to join what it takes to go where you want to go? A lot of people say they want to be successful, but they struggle and they supple on that commitment part. A lot of times the only way we will make that commitment is we have to hit rock bottom. We have to get so sick and tired of feeling the way we do before whatever will take the action needed to crawl up out of that pit. I think you're ready. I think you're ready. You wouldn't be listening to me right now. I think you know if you have greatness on the inside of you, and you just need somebody to speak over your life, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. I speak greatness over you. I rise champion. I'm speaking of somebody out there. The reason you feel so uncomfortable on the inside, it's because you know you're not being the best version of you that you can be. That discomfort is trying to move you from where you're at to where you belong. Your destiny is blindness, and you know this on the inside, and that voice just keeps on calling, and you're never gonna have the peace until you go become who you are supposed to be. Now we're gonna send this change in motion for you right now. I want you to say this with me. I want you to say this out loud. I am ready to change I am willing and committed to go on all in and fully commit to doing the things that it takes to become the person I was meant to be, and that starts right now. All excuses stop right now. I will not from this point forward. When the plane and anybody else for my destiny, I will take responsibility for who I want to be. I will get up every day and work toward that person that I've known that I am on the inside. I pledge when all my actions allegiance. To success I will search deep down. Inside. While that will allow me to run through walls with it because I will not be. Tonight champions put in place the habits and daily rituals that manufacture success. They push themselves constantly to the plot of pain, and by refusing to tap out to that pain, they eventually give birth to greatness. Pain is no match for a real champion. The legends understand to be a winner, one must be comfortable and being uncomfortable, the dark, the unknown, the fears that stop each and every one of us must be faced and faced along, for the we go through the fire, the more refined we become. Those struck trials and tribulations, they mold and shape us to care us for the calling and of is to come, to perform under stress, under duress, and without hesitation, because perfect practice consistently makes one perfect all the time. The inner standard of a champion sets him apart from the masses, the wannabes, and the uncommitted. Legends refuse to settle for mediocrity, for them being average is the plague and totally unacceptable. Champions go all in all the time, not this on game day when practice is over for the team. The word for the champion says begins. They understand the process and what is required to be elite, to be great, to be the best. It requires obsession, passion, focus, and an unbelievable work ethic. Sweat becomes the trend of the 1%. Success is available to anybody then is willing to work for it. Success can only be bought with the courtesy of odd work, and champions refuse to concede to anything less than leaving every ounce of themselves on the practice field to wait, move the classroom. Whatever changes do they carry that same understanding of greatness with them. They don't turn it on and off, depending on where they're at in this constant. They never enter an environment without it to stand next to them, is to be infected. Their commitment inspires, strengthens, and impacts everyone who comes in contact with them. They are leaders, music. But my ashes, they set the example for their teammates and exemplify the message, blessed and unstoppable. They've adopted the same mindset of the ones who held up the championship trophies before them, and they continue to carry the torch so that the standard is never forgotten. Pain, defeats, and magician are scared to come nearly Superman, who cock a lost with a vengeance. They fight and stretch until every second once off the clock is that an option for them. They never quit, never concede, and never give up. Champions become phenomenal by mastering the basics. Day in and day out they do a little base, while they take nothing for granted. They take no shortcuts, they do it the right way all day every day. But I don't do it at all. The greats are so focused, did they become immune to all distractions, and by disciplining their mind they stay ready for the opportunity. And when that opportunity comes they seize it with hunger. They see no competition, pure hard work and drink sweat for replenishment. Only the strongest survive. This is a battle of the fittest. Most people are too comfortable of being good. It'll be great. Easy is the breeding ground for complacency, and champions notice. Therefore they smashed all traces of it from their life. They set the door to anyone who sells average mercy. When vision procreates with hard work, dreams become a reality, and to give up is to commit abortion. On the light would come head. Winning requires understanding every aspect of your opponent, and the best way to do that is to look in the mirror. It's you versus you. Cut out bad. Do you want it? Do you want to be a champion? I mean, can you really want to be a champion? I mean a champion in all walks of life, every area. Let's so climb your work ethic. Your execution speak for you. 6 and is. No, there is no all season. Davos season is the season, and this is the same, not just in sports but in business, in relationships, and your spiritual life. This is the way of the champion. I'm Billy A. Brooks Bleston. Unstoppable. To God be the glory.